Okay, hi Capricorns, how are you? Okay, I'm doing your December 2019 Love Tarot card reading. The first card that I have for you, so it's a love reading, so it's interesting you have the Lover's card in the initial, as the initial card. Okay, the Lover's card is kind of obvious, it's about being attracted to someone. And so this could be a new relationship or something that the Capricorn is getting into. So there's an attraction. I'm not sure if this is you, Capricorn, or if this is your partner that's attracted to you. This is the King of Gems in the reverse, and this is the realist. So this realist is a king focused on his truth. He's not worried about his wealth because he's retired. He's not worried about it, maybe for other reasons, I'm not sure. But like he is busy socializing. He's busy going out on lunch dates, or he is it may be a date in general that he's going out. He is married, but he's not really focused on his wife. And let's see. That's probably it in regard to that card. So the next card here is the Hierophant reverse. It is about childish behavior because when you're in the traditional role, the adult is supposed to be an adult, but in the reverse position, an adult acts like a child. So it's kind of like you're having a temper tantrum about some issue in your life. It's probably in regard to your relationship. Your relationship is not working out well because your partner and yourself don't agree on important subject matters such as politics, religion, your children. And so you guys are getting worked up and fussy with one another. You're just pretty much like not maybe wanting to be in a relationship because you're just not having anything in common. So the next card is the Professional in the reverse. And so the professional, when he's in the reverse, he's not really respecting others around him. So he's being controlling and assertive instead of allowing people to be themselves. And let's see. He also wants to please people. You know, like if you're a professional, you might have to do your job. Instead of him really focusing on his job, he's trying to make sure that other people approve of what he's doing. And sometimes that is not helpful for you to do your job because sometimes you have to say what you have to say, whether people like it or not. And so the next card is the Five of Gems card. This is a card of anxiety. So there are many situations that I mentioned here that could bring anxiety. It could be if you have to please other people, if you're arguing with your partner. It could be if you're not working, maybe you're bored, maybe you miss your job. So the next card is the Builder reversed. This is the Prince of Gems. And so I think this is the King of Gems in a more youthful energy. And so he is, instead of him thinking about the truths that are going on, he's kind of playing. Remember how the Hierophant reversed is about you maybe not agreeing with your partner on politics and other issues? Well, this guy here, he likes to play political mind games. So this is the energy of the King of Gems, but he's just getting less and less mature. Remember, he was behaving childishly with the Hierophant reversed. So this builder, he wants to have his wealth, but he doesn't really want to work for it. I don't know how that works with the retired King of Gems. It's kind of similar, but not really, because when you're retired, you did technically work for your money. So it's somewhat similar, but not really. So anyway, this Prince of Gems, he might be a character if you're dating him. Maybe he might play mind games with you, maybe. He doesn't seem like the type of person who seems responsible and caring, so he may not make a good partner. So the next card here is the card of Independence. And so this Nine of Gems card here is about, like, maybe perhaps you might neglect your partner if you're worried about what you want to do, instead of saying, hey, honey, let's go do such and such together. Let's go, because you guys are having issues. You're not sharing the same opinions about important matters. So instead of you guys sharing your life together, you're doing your own thing. And that doesn't seem like it's going to be conducive to love. So you have the next card here with love in the reverse. Because you can't have a love relationship where you're two separate people doing your own separate things and you're not caring about each other or showing love. And then you're throwing temper tantrums and saying, why do you care where I am? I want to do my own thing. Don't ask me where I am. That type of thing is not going to build a relationship. So this card is the Ace of Shells card reverse. And basically, love is not working out for you because someone may be afraid of commitment. So the person who's afraid of commitment that I'm aware of is this King of Gems in the reverse, because like he's in a marriage relationship, but he's dating other people. What else is the issue? That may be the issue. And this guy, if it's the same guy, again, he's playing mind games. So that's not going to build love. It's going to build hate. So the next card here is the Temperance card, and this is a card about patience. So when the Temperance card is pulled, it means like if you're trying to make moves in a relationship or toward a new partner, it's asking you to wait because it's not a good time to make a move. So just have patience. The other reason why this Temperance card could come up is because you have the Love card, the Ace of Shells card in the reverse. So say, for instance, if there was love approaching, you can't make a move right now to find it because it's not a good time. And it is love in the reverse. So, okay, so let's see. The next card here is the Seven of Shells card, and this is a card about illusion. So the illusion is that you're in a relationship. Really, you guys are acting like you're single. The illusion could be that you're looking at superficial things to find a partner. And like when this card is pulled, if you're dating, because we know the King of Gems in the reverse was dating around even though he was married. So he might be looking for the wrong thing. And that might be obvious because he's married. So he's supposed to pay attention to his spouse, not to the people he's dating. So it's rather complicated. So the next card is the Princess of Wings. And this is the card of the messenger. So she's like an angelic messenger. When you get this card, it's about communication. So this card is a card like, say for instance, if you want to research something and then go write a book, or if you would like to, I guess, just talk with your this might be a new partner. You're talking with someone about something important. So say, for instance, you were communicating with your, I'm not sure if it's Capricorn, is this King of Gems in the reverse or not. But if you're speaking about the politics of the religion and you did some research and now you're communicating, if you are communicating effectively with your partner, you're probably building a relationship, and that's good. Someone could be researching and writing a book. What else could be going on? Let's see. I'm not sure what else, but basically right, it could be a new partner and you guys could be you could be like saying, hi, how are you? My name is blah, and I'm in the field of this. And then what we do at this company is blank, 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 and blank. And so like you're maybe explaining who you are to your new partner. And then maybe you're doing some research together. You're coming up with some type of communication to explain who you are, what you're about to your possible new partner. But anyway, the whole point is that this Princess of Wings card is about communication and how communication affects your relationship. That's kind of the point. So if your communication skills are not strong, you may not pull through to the next phase of your relationship or to the next card. So in this case, the next card is a card of stress. So the stress could be produced because maybe one partner doesn't like to communicate. One partner doesn't know what the other partner is communicating about, and that could be what's going on because remember that the Hierophant was in the reverse, so they're not having similar interests or similar wisdom to discuss certain issues. So that could be the reason for stress. You could also be stressed because, say for instance, this king here, he has too much going on. So he may be dating a lot of people, plus he has a wife at home, and so he's maybe making up lies or something like that to try to figure out what to tell his wife. And let's see. So anyway, they're stressed about some issue. So here is the work card popping up. So the same King of Gems, if he's retired, maybe perhaps he's getting stressed out because he wants more money because he has too many things going on and he needs more money to keep up with the different people that he's going out with or the different mates that he has going on. It could also be a card about sharing the workload or meeting someone new at work. So you could be sharing the workload with your spouse or partner, as in both of you guys are working on the relationship to build it up better. But so far, we don't have an indication of that. Let me put down the card and see what comes next. Let's see. So the next card here is a crossroads card. So you may have two situations going on and you don't know what moves to make. So in this crossroads card, I don't think you know what decision you're going to make. So I think you're just going about your business with both situations going on. You're not making a decision yet as to what you're going to do. Let's see. But then here's the Death card. The Death card here means that there's some type of transformation, whether you want it to happen or not. And in all honesty, with the Crossroads card, you do really need to make a decision. Like you don't really know what you're going to do, because what I wasn't sure of is it work is one of your responsibilities and a relationship is another? And do you have too much going on? So this could be, say for instance, this Princess of Wings card could be a new partner and then she's too busy to keep up. And then you're like, should I choose in between my wife or the new partner? So you could have different choices. So this Death card says that you do have to make a choice. You have to transform the situation. You can't continue to do two different things at once. So the next card is the Competition card. The Competition card is stating that either your work life is keeping you busy and your relationship life is keeping you busy. You have to choose one. Or they're competing. Like, say, for instance, you have a work deadline, but you also have a date and you're trying to get all your work done so you can go on your date. Something to that effect. Or just the two partners are competing for your time or attention. So the next card is the Star card, and this is a card of hope. So this card is about you're able to meet the love of your life because it's a hope. It's a card of hope. Like there's light at the end of the tunnel. Something's going to change in a good way. So the next card is about the Wheel of Fortune. And this is a card about luck. So when the Wheel of Fortune card comes up in the upright, it's about you making progress. It's almost a little bit like the Chariot, but instead of you moving forward, it's just that your luck is coming out better. So instead of you being in a confusing relationship dynamic, maybe perhaps now you can find the right partner because you also had the Hope card previously. So now we have a Princess of Shells in the reverse. This is the romantic. It's possible that the romantic could be one of your partners that you already have available and her energy transformed. So say for instance, You have the Princess of Wings, and her job was to communicate. Well, maybe perhaps something changed. Maybe she got work and now she is happy and in love. Because with this princess here, the princess in the upright, if I were to turn it in the upright here, she would be thinking about having a baby because like her friend the seahorse was having a baby and she was happy and she wanted to have a baby too. Well, when this card is in the reverse position, it's actually not a good time to have a baby. And so this could be, as I said, one of your partners you already are aware of that you have already. It could be a new partner. But the point of the matter is that, well, this princess, her personality, she is basically jealous of her friend. So she's jealous of her friend, the seahorse, here because he's having a baby and she's like jealous instead of being happy. What else? She is basically in her head too much and being overly sensitive. So sometimes I say, well, I'm not gonna say sometimes I say. It was said that it's not a good time to have a child, but the next card that comes up is the Joy card in the reverse. This is the Six of Shells card. So it's actually very likely that the Princess of Shells did get pregnant. So for Capricorns, if you don't want a pregnancy to happen, you have to kind of watch it and use protection. So it's very likely that you may have some maybe tumultuous times in your relationship. It may work itself out and you may be happy in the end of it. I'm not sure. But it seems like too many people are upside down because we have the Princess of Shells upside down. And we have this King of Gems upside down. And we also have this Builder upside down. So there are too many people upside down. So if you have the ability to, maybe get your focus right during the month. So if your money's important, maybe perhaps get on that. If your let's see, money was important, I guess your belief system maybe needs to get coordinated with your spouse. Is there anything else that's relevant? I guess if you're dating someone and you notice they're jealous or something like that, maybe help to pick up their spirits, maybe get in better alignment with each other or go focus on something that is more uplifting and kind of get yourselves together in a more happy and pleasant way so you're vibrating higher and you're not focused on being jealous, because why would you be jealous of what other people have? Work on yourself. When you're jealous, work on yourself, build yourself up so you don't have to be jealous of someone else, because there's so much in life for you to do. There's no need for you to be jealous. You have plenty of things to work on with yourself. And if not with yourself, maybe your family members, whoever's in your household, you can help build each other up if you're bored, okay? Go volunteer, do charity work, do something. So anyway, be blessed. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, and good luck in your relationship situation.